So did that actually affect you then?
Well, yeah, of course, because obviously we'd prefer Man U to lose.
Yeah, because the reason why I'm saying that, because players, you hear it all the time. Well, we don't worry about what's going on over there. Managers say we don't. That's just a little bit of kidology. It's going to affect you. You're in the same business. Yeah. You're going for the same thing.
Listen. If you're going out to play a game and Manchester United chase you, and they win before you play, it's going to make a big bit of difference if they lose before you play, because all of a sudden the pressure's not on you. It's so people. People who say that other results don't matter, they're dead lying, because they do matter. It's a huge thing. But it's all the teams that I've watched over, it's funny because all the teams I've watched on the Premier League, all the chasing teams really recently, I've always lost sort of like games. Like Leicester last year.
Yeah.
Chelsea kept losing, Spurs kept losing.
Yeah.
When Man United were chasing us, they never lost.
No.
Honestly,
they just got better and better, and stronger and stronger.
And we kept winning. They kept winning. It was monotonous. I've always said that I'd prefer all these teams chasing us than Man United, their team, because they
were a complete team, weren't they?
And everyone says, oh yeah, and it's a joke that we lost 12 points lead, which we did, but people should look at the way that
it was lost.
From Christmas onwards, they lost one game.
Yeah,
I mean that is scary, unbelievable form. Yeah.
Second half of the season, you lost one game.
Yeah,
that is scary.
So they're actually, their second half of the season was although we started the season brilliantly, their second half of the season was better than our first half of the season.
Yeah. It's
crazy.
And to their business end of it, they just kept on going.
And they kept going, Did that
happen for you, Ledge? Just slightly going, we'll get back to the roundup in a minute, but I'm just quite interested to find out. Did that happen for you guys because of fatigue or pressure? How did you...
Well, people could say, because we lost it, they could say it was fatigue, it was pressure.
But personally, how did you feel?
There. Well,
was you captain at the time?
No, Peter Beers was captain at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, Peter was captain, and we were sort of like, no, we never changed the way. It's not like now where you change systems, you do this different. We never changed.
We just play.
Keegan used to say, go out and play, go out and beat teams, and that's wherever we was at. So now, if somebody went to Man City, Chelsea away, they'd change their system. We never did. So whether we played Man United away or whether we played Bournemouth away,
was that an in thing? Was that an in thing? Because you're talking about changing system. We watched the Leicester City game last night, and you could see Shakespeare making some changes. Went to 3 at the back. I think Morgan came on. But in your time, these things under Keegan, he wasn't doing that. He was just saying, "This is the way we play."
4-4-2.
You go out there.
We changed. I think we changed it twice. I think we went to 3 at the back. We had some injuries. We played Wimbledon away, and we were awful at it. Yeah. We were dreadful. We were 2 down within 15 minutes of playing 3 at the back, but most of the time, listen, football is they go on again. They go on about systems and the way you play these wing backs and you play a diamond and a Christmas tree. If my philosophy is this, if you've got the better players, I don't care which system you play. 95% of the time, you will win. You win, and your players are working as hard as their players. You will win the game. I don't care which way
you got better players, arguably.
That's my simplistic look at football.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but it makes sense because it's respected because you was a top player and you played with top players and you played at a top league at a very, very high level for your country. So that has to be taken on board. But it was just so interesting.
I just think there's people change for the sake of changing things, and I think everyone goes,
if it's not broke, don't fix it.
You're a dinosaur. We're doing all this now. We're doing all this.
We've got GPSs on our back.
It hasn't changed. There's still 11 players against 11 players playing on a green pitch with 2 goals and a football.
Get out there and do it. Yeah.
And if you've got the better players, and they both teams work as hard as each other, and you've got the better players, you're going to win the game.
And 95 times.